Module 2, we move on. So we started with self-awareness and emotional intelligence and agility. We're now moving into business, and we talk about the topic of enterprise leadership. How am I going to be the best enterprise leader that I can be? How am I going to understand and talk about shareholder value with clarity? How am I going to lead operating plan? How am I going to really read a P&L and not only understand it but articulate it in a way that the business can understand?
We've designed a number of exercises as part of the programme to really challenge their thinking. In their typical day-to-day life, they'll be heads down, up against very tight deadlines. We're giving them the space and time to think differently and put themselves in different roles that they would normally not be in, to really stretch their thinking, focus on their development areas, and come out as more rounded enterprise leaders.
There's a case study where we not just look at the what, but the how people work together. And then we move the topic on to ethics. We talk about ethical decision making, the complexity of making decisions. And from there we move on to our career, where we are now, where we're going, and how is that development journey going to unfold.
Today really is about two major things. One is about challenge that we face as leaders, and what do we do with challenge. And the other one is really about growth. Not growth of the company, but growth of you and growth of talent.
So I'm pleased to say also that we've received accreditation through the Institute of Leadership, the IOL. That took months. And I think it really speaks to not only the quality of the content, but also the quality of the coaches and the speakers. And anybody who is on this course receives the IOL fellowship status, which is the highest level of accreditation that you can receive. And I'm really excited about that, because not all courses out there have this type of accreditation underpinning it.
I think it's a false question in some ways, to be able to ask the question, is it born with it or is it not? It's really hard to know.
The programme also has a quantitative and qualitative aspect of measurement. There is a 6C Escentia tool that we've devised, where anybody who comes on this journey goes through that process at the beginning and also at the end of the programme. So we can start to measure qualitatively and quantitatively the improvements that have been made. And I think, again, that's a really important aspect of this programme that we don't necessarily see with other programmes out there.
Back legs, stop. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.